celebrity sightings, bright lights and race cars that clock speeds of over 300 kilometers per hour. Singapore has hosted the world's first Formula One night race for 4 years. After thrilling close to 400 million spectators, the big question remains: does F1 still get Singaporeans' pulses racing?
Are you a fan of the F1 sport?
Unfortunately not. I'm not a fan, neither am I anti-fan, yeah. Maybe it's an automobile thing, but I'm one of the atypical guys. I don't really know much about automobiles, so yeah, it's not, unfortunately, not a big thing for me.
Are you interested in F1 as a sport?
No, not interested at all. I think it just boosts the economy, interests the tourists here, but I'm not really interested. One year or 2 years, okay, but 3 to 4 years, no. I don't think it's interesting enough.
How do your friends, feel about it? Do they think the same way as you?
No, guys are crazy about it, yeah.
How about the girls?
No, we don't really care.
F1 is great for the first year, but then, I find it a bit too expensive, and I'm just not really interested in it in general, so I don't watch the F1.
Are you interested in F1?
Not really, yeah.
Why not?
I'm more interested in those, like Tokyo Drift or that drifting thing. And F1 is like too fast to really see what's going on.
How about your friends in general, How do you feel towards F1?
Not very interested. More interested in gaming.
By watching it going round and round doesn't really excite me that much. My family members, we are not really caught up into it at all. Yeah, we are doing our own thing during the F1 week and such.
In Singapore, people are worked up with their jobs and then everything. And some of this F1 event is only like 3 days. It's not like a very long span of time. So I don't think it's just F1 is more like a touch and go thing for most people now still. Whereby when the event comes, they are very into. But once the event's gone, then everybody it's back to work and yeah, life goes on.
Are you interested in the F1 sport?
I don't think so. We have our own sports. Like for me, I like soccer, so it won't change.
Even people won't afford to pay tickets for athlete matches. So why would they even pay so much for just to watch the F1?
So it seems Singaporeans aren't keen on Formula One racing. But why would a nation that loves its cars, from bidding a record $74,490 for COE in July this year, to junging their big mobiles to the tune of thousands of dollars, fall out of love with that most glamorous incarnation of motorsports?
I think it's definitely a rich man's game, right? So, if you look at the ticket prices itself, it's out of reach for the ordinary man on the street. So, in that respect, obviously, interest level is low or minimal. Then again, having said that, although F1, the history is very rich and long, but that's like in Europe, you see. Whereas in Singapore, we are still in infant stage, so it's early years yet, and in that sense, the buzz has to slowly be generated.
Next up, we find out how life screeches to a halt and affects retailers and Singaporeans during the F1 period.